The Active Learning Forum is the unexpected learning forum, the place where you're constantly engaging with what you're learning.
I think people expect it to be unnatural, maybe a bit futuristic and incredibly different experience than a normal classroom. And in many ways it isn't. It's the same.
As a Minerva student, I get to take classes from anywhere in the city. I think it's a great opportunity to constantly keep your learning experience fresh and exciting.
I was pleasantly surprised in my first experience on the Active Learning Forum. It's interactive, very dynamic, very fast-paced.
Everyone agrees that higher education could be much better than it is today. Minerva's acting on that by putting together state-of-the-art technology and superb pedagogy.
What we're going to do today is use a very complex problem, how to feed the world by 2050.
One of the great strengths of Minerva is the Active Learning Forum, which is informed by the science of learning. The secret to active learning is engagement.
Do you agree or disagree that the 5 solutions will be sufficient to solve the world's food problem?
We have at our fingertips tools that are designed to engage the students 100% of the time.
Now we're going to do a poll. Pick your best answer and be prepared to defend it.
I do agree that the other parts of this poll were valid.
Active learning is being an important part of your own education, challenging ideas, and coming to your own understanding.
It means that I'm constantly accountable.
I feel like when you characterize a problem, it's important that it helps guide you to the solution.
Perfect, that's excellent.
I feel like I'm in a room with all of my students. I simply forget I'm on the computer.
You will be going into breakout groups. In each of your breakout groups, you will get assignment.
In a normal classroom, there's people behind you, there's people to the side of you, but it's nice to be able to see everybody and their reactions to what's being talked about in class.
You are Group A, you will be the Minister of Agriculture.
Yeah, agriculture, let's do it.
What does it mean to increase the food supply? So it means decrease food waste.
So for example, if we reduce the amount of grazed land in transition.
All of Minerva's classes are taught in the seminar format with a maximum of 18 students. I know each one of my students better than I knew students when I taught in a major university.
Hazik, you're shaking your head. What do you have something to add?
Well, I think the first solution that immediately comes to mind is...
The classes are designed so that you actually have more interaction with your professor.
It's a very open, dynamic, and friendly relationship.
It's the kind of learning where we're an active participant instead of a passive recipient. Both the student and teacher are engaged in not only dialogue, but debate and role play. And it's so much more fun than a traditional class.
What is really powerful about the forum is no student is in the back row. The professor can simply look at the screen and call on the students who are not participating as much and bring them into the discussions.
Let's hear from Guillaume.
I think that the purpose of the incentives...
My favorite part is that the professors are able to watch the recordings of the class, which means that they can give you very specifically tailored feedback.
The technology really helps professors get more quantitative and qualitative data about how a student's performing across all classes and use that in office hours.
Good afternoon. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, Dean Chandler, thanks.
Good. Did you have any...
I thought it was the students who had to put effort into reaching out to the professor, but here the professor was taking a really, really active role. And I think that was a function of the technology we used.
We have technology. We have knowledge about how the mind works. We can do things with education that has simply never been possible before. And that's what we're trying to do at Minerva.
We are the only school in the world that uses the science of learning to design not just what we teach, but how we teach it. It doesn't get better than that.
I'm here at Minerva because I want to be a part of an important movement to change higher education.
The fact that Minerva students live and study together adds another dimension to the classroom. Having that human interaction really strengthens the online class experience.
Our education needs to be dynamic, it needs to be interactive, it needs to prepare us for the needs of an increasingly complex world.
I feel part of an incredible community. This is the only place that I'm excited about my learning.